Sorry, my mic was mute. So hello everyone, this is Cam and welcome to another BOTB video. And today we are reacting to the midweek competition judging, week number 4. Okay, so before I get started, guys, make sure don't forget to give some thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and consider joining the Patreon. Link is in the description below, so that you can get access to Hasan VIP and the VIP Facebook and the WhatsApp group. And membership starts from only £3 per month, so check it out, guys. Okay, so let's go through some comments very quickly. How's it going? Abdul Hakim, hope you're good. Hi, Royston, saying getting fed up with the POTB. Good job of a shiny, brand new car coming in March. So if you can't win, buy one. Yeah, definitely. How's it going, Hasan Khan? Hope you're good. Hi, Lion Bar. Hope you're good. Hi, Craig. Hi, Ahmed Khan. Hi, Sanga Ali. Hi, Coney. Hi, Clint. Hope you're good. Okay, right. So let's go ahead and play the video and see. Let's find out how the judging went. I didn't watch it. Well, I wasn't very close. I'll show you the result at the end, how close I was and everything. You guys know anyway. I've shared when I played my tickets and everything. All right, so let's do this.
My name is Hannah Kent from Onside Law, and I'll be overseeing the judging this morning. Firstly, I can confirm that the competition data has already been sent to the auditing company as it's. I would now like today's judges to introduce themselves and, using the secure link provided, mark on the screen where they think the centre of the ball should be. The group will then come to a final panel decision.
Good morning. My name's Matt Cannon. I'm a senior county.
Okay, I think it's lagging a little bit because I've actually downloaded the video and I was playing from here. 1 second. What happened? Right, sorry guys. I have to play it again because obviously I've downloaded the video and played it from here. So let's just do it from the actual BOTB YouTube page. Okay, right. So there you go.
Good morning and welcome to BOTB 8.
Okay, let's have to change the settings quickly. Sorry guys, I should have done that before. I thought it would work. It worked perfectly fine when I was doing it from when I was offline, but here it's obviously you have to load and everything. They need probably better internet speed or something. So let's go ahead.
HQ in Parsons Green, South West London. My name is Christian Williams, the presenter here at BOTB, and we're here this morning to judge the latest midweek car competition, which ran from the 28th of January to the 3rd of February 2021. Just before I hand over to the lawyer, once again, a huge congratulations to last week's winner of the midweek car competition, Charlene Morgan, winning that fantastic Audi S3 Plus.
And the judging was shit.
I'd now like to pass over to Hannah Kent from Onside Law, who will oversee the proceedings this morning.
My name is Hannah Kent from Onside Law, and I'll be overseeing the judging this morning.
Is that okay now?
Firstly,
Colin was saying keep freezing.
The competition data has already been sent to the auditing company as it's. I would now like today's judges to introduce themselves and, using the secure link provided, mark on the screen where they think the centre of the ball should be. The group will then come to a final panel decision.
Good morning. My name's Matt Cannon. I'm a senior county.
All right, so the Matt is the head judge today then.
I'm Nigel Hicks. I've been a Supply League match official for the best part of 30 years, and I'm an experienced football administrator.
He went to my area,
Morning,
slightly more to the right.
Right. I'm a referee mentor.
Hugh the Joker is here. I see.
Hi, I'm Jenna Scalacci, former professional footballer. I'm now head coach on a girls.
I was saying on the VIP live stream that quite a few judges might just go very low. That's why I'm going to pull the average down a little bit, quite a bit.
Player, having been with Chelsea, Fulham, and Leyton Orient.
Oof.
Good morning, my name is Alain Goma. I'm an ex-professional football player, having played for Paris Saint-Germain, Newcastle,
and Fulham. You went high?
Hi.
What did I say to you guys? Some of the judges going to go really high, even higher than my process.
Senior county referee.
My name is Chloe Morgan and I'm a goalkeeper for Crystal Palace Women.
Good morning. My name is Roger Wheeler. I'm a referee, and I have been refereeing and lining for
More than 30 years.
Hi, my name is Harry Mendonca. I've been involved in football for over 30 years.
Firstly as a player, then as a referee.
Judges, please now come to a final.
Look at
panel
Ari's
decision. For your
cross.
reference, the larger white cross is the calculation.
Why
average
BOTB
of
don't see
10
these kind of
individual
things?
selections.
They should replace
Thanks,
those
Hannah. Good morning, everybody.
jokers, man.
Morning, Matt.
Morning.
Morning.
You've got a pretty big spread, not really from the players, I think, in blue and red on the red.
Quite a big spread from those professional
player in the background
judges.
on the right. I think that seems to have spread the load. Anyway, I'll draw some lines down.
Bloody hell, man. Look at it.
So you see that's quite a big spread from this player in red. I'll also draw some down from the blue player from his eyes. And then I'll take this third player over here.
What the hell? The bottom cross. That doesn't make sense.
Okay, so as we see, we've got a very large spread.
You don't need a magnifying glass
go
to
to
see
you, Leo.
that guy is
You're
not
the
looking that
lowest
low.
here. You're down.
He's
I'll highlight
looking
yours down at the bottom
this
here.
direction. You know where there's
What are
his
your
elbow
thoughts on
is.
this? I mean,
That's
before
where
we
he's
get into
looking,
it,
that
obviously
guy.
there's the three players in shot, one in the background who's sort of passive, just looking towards the play. The player in blue seems to have turned round, sort of suggests the ball is behind him, and his legs look, like he's stopping. And the other player in red is sort of ready to go for the ball, his arms out, he's tensed his legs, he's crouching down, sort of running towards the ball. So Leo, what did you think was happening, and why is your choice at where it is?
Yeah. Hi, Matt.
Morning.
Yeah, just exactly what you said there. I think the player in blue is changing his direction. The ball's just dropped down and it's behind him. I think the player in red to the left of the player in blue, he's got sort of forward motion with his body. I think he's moving towards the ball. I personally felt he's looking low, and I think the ball is obviously lower than everybody else. I think the other player in red, he's a little bit away. He's passive with this situation, and I felt certainly his left eye, he was sort of looking in the general direction of where I put my cross.
Okay, thank you. And Ari, I'm going to come straight to you. You're at the top here and away to the left of the rest of us. What were your thoughts on the photo?
Well,
no worries, Abu.
Matt. Well, I felt that this was kind of a set piece display. I felt the play in blue. It was kind of in a partial wall.
George, there's nothing new
the,
about
the,
it, bro.
The team in red.
It's been going for a long time.
Short, and I felt the player in a closer red one player in red, closer to play in blue, adopted a low gravity position. I think to move quicker, and he's completely engaged. And I felt that he's looking down, and I feel that the ball is really close to him. His facial expression, I feel he's just about to attack the ball. The player further away in red as well.
Don't attack the ball, bro.
Is looking only, and obviously his eye line will always be slightly wider because he's further away.
Yeah, no, sure. Okay, thank you very much. So I'm not sure I follow with the wall because he's on his own.
Yeah, and it's possible to have a player only doing just a partial seeing, just overseeing the other players. It's possible to have only one player, sometimes two. Normally it's two, but in some occasions it's possible to have only one. Okay. And his expression looks like he was standing and suddenly just move his head. So it's something happened over there. His one hand behind his back looked like he was doing something over there. Yeah, and his reaction.
He was putting his finger up his ass.
Head is something that happened very quickly, and that this is his first reaction to the play.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'm going to, as a start, before I come to others, remove Ari and Leo's just because they're so far apart. And I think you'll see the average doesn't particularly move that far away.
And because of that, to be honest, let me just I feel that it's pointless to remove us because we are basically canceling each other, and
so it's going to be the same thing if you remove both, you dickhead.
Yeah, well, yeah, I understand what you're saying about cancelling out, but from the players of this competition's point of view, because they're so far apart, it makes it very difficult to justify why that's such a huge spread, and it is, you know, exponentially so many pixels, and I think they need to see that although the calculated average stays in roughly the same place, it does actually shift a fair few pixels up and down. So I appreciate what you say, Ari. I'll go to you, Roger. You're here close to the calculated average with either Ari and Leo removed or not. If I just undo the last two and then draw back in with this slightly narrower field of vision, obviously the quadrant becomes smaller. Yeah. If I put the average on here, how did you feel this photograph, and what was it suggesting to you?
Well, not very differently. I felt the blue player was probably a defender and had his arm behind his back, so the ball was possibly going to be sort of pinged in somewhere around the penalty area, and that's why he had his arm behind his back. Yeah. But it's clearly come, past him, and the player in red on the left is attempting to take advantage and latch onto the ball. Yeah. I think for me, this one, quite unusually, is all about the eyes. We've got 6 eyes, all quite clear.
It's not, yeah. If it's quite clear, then it's not going to be there.
I very much
where you guys went. I understand the average doesn't look too bad,
yeah,
but still,
very much, Roger.
you can
And
clearly
thank you for
see he's
pointing
not
out,
looking
as
that
Ari
low.
has pointed out, it's very possible this player in blue is in a wall or obstructing a ball because he's got his arms behind him, which is a kind of an unnatural position from where he is. So that sort of backs up what Ari was saying about the player being static and possibly a free kick. Kieran, you're just above the calculated average here, highlighted you. How did you see it?
Yeah, thanks, Matt. Yeah, I'm kind of agreeing with Roger here. I think I'm looking at the eye lines. I think the player in blue is looking behind him, and he may not be able to move his head round completely all the way around. So I didn't take everything or that much from.
I agree with you, Dean.
I think he's looking towards the ball. I think the player in red on the left is definitely going towards the ball. He's looking intently towards the ball, and I took his eye line. But also the other player in red in the distance is looking the general direction. So I just took the eye lines from those two players, taking a little bit from the player in blue, and that's why I placed my cross there.
Yeah, thank you very much.
It all makes more
I'll come
sense.
to you next. You're down here, marginally now at the bottom, in line with myself, but just a bit further to the left. Your thoughts?
Yeah, just
yes, Hasan Khan. I'm doing live tonight at 9 o'clock. The new midweek
had a
competition.
little distance to go. Obviously, we've said before it's going to be in the foreground. It's not going to be as close as it looks. But for me, particularly that eye, the left eye as we're looking at it, or his right, yeah, that one. For me, that's looking down quite steeply. Agree with the kind of view that the players in blue's just twisting, but for me, he was also looking down. So I just felt whilst the player was running towards it, it's probably dropping. That it's either bounced or it's dropping down to the ground. And he's running towards it.
Yeah.
To play it with his feet. So I still felt it had a little distance to go.
Thank you, Chloe. You're again one of the three of the four lower ones. What are your thoughts on what's happening?
I agree with the majority, and it looks like the ball's been played over, and the blue player looks like he's potentially he's misjudged it and been caught short. And it looks like he's trying to sort of maybe bring his arm across, his left arm across, to try and prevent the red player going directly for the ball. Again, I think because he has been caught short, I think the blue player's eye line isn't particularly accurate of where the ball would be. But I think the person who seems to have the best view of the ball in this particular picture is the player in red towards the left, who's obviously going directly at it. Take into account the player on the right, the red player on the right's viewpoint, but again, because he's so far away, it was quite difficult to judge. That his view's quite wide, so it's quite difficult to judge where he or to get an accurate view of where the ball would be. But my thoughts again with the player in red were that it was going sort of diagonally down towards the corner of the screen.
Yeah. I mean, I'll go back to what Ari said. It's a valid point. It would suggest and why this player in blue is so static, and as Roger pointed out, his arms at the back of him. That and as you said, he's caught short on this. He's sort of misjudged something. Maybe a wall is being developed, and it's been a quick free kick or something, which would, I think, what Ari was alluding to as well, which makes absolute sense. Jenna, highlight yours. Yours is just here a little bit lower, but in line with the calculated
No worries,
average.
Dean. I'll see you tonight, bro.
How did you see this? Any different?
No, pretty similar to what's already been said. I felt the blue player, he's obviously lost his marker. The red player is the most engaged to the ball here, so I've taken a lot from his eye line. I didn't feel like he was looking so steeply down. I felt it was quite diagonally rather than completely steeply down.
Yeah.
No worries, Sean.
The player in the background, I didn't really take too much from him because, as you say, he's quite far away from the ball. So I've gone just with the bearded red player, really.
Yeah.
I felt the player in blue, he was looking at it, but I don't think he was, completely engaged in it.
No, Sean, I think as Chloe pointed out, if it's taken quickly, it's very difficult to adjust with his body at the back. You can only get your head round so far. With that, so that also makes a lot of sense. Alain, you're at the top here now, marginally up here with Nigel.
Colleagues, and also I used the play in blue.
Photo than the players, I think, and that's possibly why there's a bit of a disparity about which direction his eyes are looking. I like Alan. I did take my lead from the players in red's left eye, in that I thought he was looking at a shallower angle, but it really depends how close the ball is to us to sort of try and judge that. It's a really good photo from that perspective. But
yeah, thank you. I mean, I'll go again back to something that Ari said about both his and
I agree with the Imtiaz Ali.
Leo's being
100%. Average could be in good position. That's not a problem. But the thing is, look at the spread of these judges, man.
But I do think they're too far from everybody else's choices to be included. Obviously, then that you can pair up everybody. Hugh and being lower and Alan being higher, and cancel till you could end up with Kieran and Roger's choices in the middle, which would shift the average up between them. So I think from a difficult photograph like this, in the sense that we're spread, I'd like to progress to a panel decision to judge at this average, but with both Leo and Ari's removed. So I'm going to obviously start off this and as my decision and say yes. Nigel, can I have
to have it? But I understand it's in
and Leo's choice is removed.
Okay, thank you.
So Leo and Ari was removed.
Please click submit. Thank you, judges. The coordinates selected are 1550 and 1271.
All right. So this is it. This is the judging video there. I mean, overall average wasn't that bad, considering it's such a difficult picture, but the judging was crap because you can see all the spread. You don't need a magnifying glass to see that guy in red on the left, which is got the probably is a captain or whatever. That he's not looking that low. I know a lot of you went low, and I said it on my stream as well. I don't see him looking that low, but what can I do, guys? It is what it is, and yeah, this is it. I mean, midweek judging normally you can't keep much expectation from midweek judging, even though it was Matt Cannon today, but the spread was a bit crazy today, and which I'm not very happy about, but it is what it is, guys. Let's just carry on and concentrate on the next picture. So we're gonna cover the new midweek competition tonight, guys, so don't forget to join us at 9 p.m. tonight. And overall judging was very poor. I would give them probably 2 out of 10. And the best judge out of them, all of them, surprisingly, I would say Kieran. Kieran's judge was, coordinate was quite good because it was close to the average there. All the others, especially Ari, And then whoever went at the top, some of them went right at the bottom, probably Leo. That was crap. So the explanation doesn't make too much of a sense to me, and I think the judging was poor. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you like this video, please give us some thumbs up, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys at 9 p.m. tonight.